Right, welcome to the first of the story behind the picture videos for this year's calendar, the Staffordshire Moorlands 2021 calendar. I'm Brett from Brett Trafford Photography. Right, so this year's picture, well, January's picture, and that'll be up on the screen in just a second, touch wood. Here we go. Was taken up on the Roaches, and it's of hen cloud in the winter, so perfect for this time of year. Right, so I started by turning off at Upper Hume and parking up here where the red dot is, and that is hen cloud, the hill that we were photographing. Okay, so from where we parked, walked up to that point there and photographed hen cloud, then carried on meandering up through the wood, and then took the path up onto the Col and then walked backwards and forwards, ending up at Doxy Pool for the final photos. The conditions were reasonably bad. I only just managed to get the car up there. I've not got a four-wheel drive. Going up onto the hills in these conditions on your own, unless you're very well equipped and got a lot of experience, is dangerous. I didn't see anybody for about 3 hours, and then only met somebody as I was on my way back down. In those conditions, a slip and a broken leg could probably end your life if you weren't lucky and found quite quickly. I was the first person up, and a little dance around in a circle. I'm a big kid, really, just to prove it's my footprints there. And then I set off up the path. This is the climbing hut in the background there, and then the photograph that I took for the calendar, with all the snow and the cloud blowing over the summit, which is quite striking. Then I head off through one of my favourite bits of woodland anywhere in the country. It's great. You can see how much snow they'd had overnight, and it was blowing, so it's all stuck to the sides of the trees. It made it a winter wonderland, and I felt really privileged to be there. It was cold and foggy, but well worth being up at that time and in that place. It's absolutely magical when you catch it like this, and it doesn't last for long. Once the sun comes up, all that snow melts off the trees. So this is the route up to the top, and you can see the fallen tree in the centre of the screen, and then looking back towards the fallen tree from just before the climb onto the very top, and then the view from the top out towards Tittersworth and Leek in the distance there, and you can see the low cloud still scudding around. I sat for ages, or stood for ages, waiting for the cloud to blow off hen cloud so I could get a decent shot of it. And these were the cloud just fading away, looked spectacular. And then carried on up to Doxy's Pool. I've photographed Doxy's Pool many a time, but it normally looks something a bit more like this, a lot nicer and warmer. But back to the snow, and you can see my footprints just trotting down the side of the pool as well. And then the view from the top, looking out over the moors. It's quite spectacular, but you can still see the low cloud about. And then on the way back down, met the first people I'd seen all day, and this fellow who was enjoying himself almost as much as I was. Back past hen cloud, but now without all the snow blowing over it, not looking as spectacular. The calendar is still available as of now. I'm recording this just before Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody. And thank you for listening. And I'll be doing another one of these videos for February's picture. Bye bye.